raps where it's the it's like not me rapping, it's them rapping their story. You know what I'm saying? Like in the first person, but not about me. So this is like no, I'm spitting this alright. So if I struggle a little bit, it's because I just wrote this like last week, so or whatever, like 2 weeks ago.
Show up the press, guys. You're lucky.
My name is no walking in my town. The world was full of corruption and crime. There was violence and greed in a garden of weeds. I was the only righteous seed. So God told me to hide my family inside the ark. We survived when the whole world died. God brought the rain. The great flood came when the waters dried. We were all who remained. I was born in a world of violence and hate. The wickedness of mankind was great. God looked one day into his dismay. All flesh on earth had corrupted its way. I was the only man who found grace in the eyes of God from the whole human race. So he spoke to me in a prophecy, and he told me just what would come to be. He said, I'm bringing that flood, so you better build a big old boat, or else you're gonna get killed. Use gopher wood, make sure it's strong. It's gotta be 300 cubits long, and 50 wide from side to side, 30 cubits high to the roof, divided to be 3 stories tall, and all the inside and out. Waterproof those walls, bring tons of food for your family and you, and every species of creature too. 1 male, 1 female, 2 by 2. You turn that boat to a floating zoo. So I built the ark, no easy feat, took 120 years to complete. The animals came from far and wide before God said I'd better get inside. Then he brought the rain like a hurricane, nothing like it before, never will be again. Waters burst from the ocean's floor, and it rained, and it poured, and it rained some more. 40 days and 40 nights non-stop, till the flood was above every mountaintop. All flesh that lived on the dry land died. Only us on the ark survived. We lived in fear for over a year, until it appeared that the coast was clear. Then God said I'd better disembark along with the animals from the ark. We returned to a world completely empty as far as the eye could see. The only people left was my family tree. To this day all men descend from me. My name is Noah, and in my time the world was full of corruption and crime. There was violence and greed in a garden of weeds. I was the only righteous seed. So God told me to hide my family inside the ark. We survived when the whole world died. God brought the rain. A great flood came when the waters dried. We were all that remained. And these are the sons that I did beget. The names were Shem, Ham, and Yafet. Now Gomer, Magog, Madai, Yavan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tiras were the sons of Yafet. Ashkenaz, Rifat, Togarmah were the sons of Gomer, and Elisha, Tarshish, Kittim, and Dodanim were the sons of Yavan. To the islands they streamed. Each man's land was a different location according to language and family and nation. They spread over earth, and the sons of Ham were Cush, Mitzrayim, Put, and Canaan. The sons of Cush were Sevah, Havilah, and Savta, and Ramah, and Saptaha. And the sons of Ramah were Sheba and Dedan, and Cush begot Nimrod, the first mighty man. And these were the sons of Mitzrayim. He begot Lubim, Anavim, Lehavim, Naphtuchim, Patrusim, Kasluchim, from who came Pelishtim and Kaftarim. Canaan had Silo, Heta, Yebusi, Emori, Girgashi, Achivi, Arki, Hasini, Arvadi, Semari, and Hamati, the families of the Kenani. And the sons of Shem were named Elam, Ashur, Arpach, Shadud, and Aram. Aram had Uts and Hul and Geter, and Mash. Arpachshad had Shalach and Ever. Ever had 2 sons. Peleg was the first, because in his days God divided the earth. His brother was Yaktan, and he did beget Almodad, Shalab, Chatzar, Maved, Yara, Hadoram, Uza, Dikla, and Obal, and Abimael, and Sheva, Ophir, Havilah, and Yovav were the names of Yaktan's sons, the descendants of Shem. And these families are the 70 nations of my descendants by their generations. These nations who all come from my sons, divided on earth when the flood was done. My name is Noah, and in my time the world was full of corruption and crime. There was violence and greed in a garden of weeds. I was the only righteous seed. So God told me to hide my family inside the ark. We survived when the whole world died. God brought the rain. The great flood came when the waters died. Dry, we were all that remained.